We're back.
Missed us.
That's it.
Yes, bitch. Bitch, you taking pictures. Bad bitch. Bitch, you taking pictures. Bad bitch. Bitches, take pictures. Take pictures. Make some noise, raise your hand if you's a boss bitch.
I'm a boss bitch.
Taking pictures. I'm a boss bitch. Taking pictures.
I'm a boss bitch.
Yeah, taking pictures. Bitches taking pictures. Take my picture.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, people?
We are back. It is Bitches Taking Pictures, the podcast where we talk about our experiences as wedding photographers and teach you absolutely nothing in the process.
Nothing.
Nada. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Marisa.
Woo!
And we're the Bitches Taking Pictures.
It's us. We've been taking a break. I mean, it's been too crazy. It has been insanity the last couple months.
And we probably wouldn't have been much fun.
No, right? I know.
It would have been like,
Hey, we are tired.
Yeah. We're the Bitches Taking Pictures. Like, for real, though.
Seriously. We were like, 2021, obviously 2022 was a mess, but 2021 we had to fit in.
Wait, you just said 2022 was a mess.
2020.
Right.
2022
See?
might be a mess, too.
That right there.
That is there it is.
That exemplifies
I don't even have to
exactly
say
where our brains are. Because we've had a couple weeks since our last wedding, but it doesn't mean that we are mentally good.
No, exactly.
Like all those photographer memes that you see or that we might share, they're all true.
I was going to mention those because it's true. The burnout is real. Like, at the end of this year, it was more than any other year.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, because we had to fit in 2 years worth of weddings in this year. Usually we always joke that October is like, we're like, it's October. It's October. We're grumpy. We're a little this. We're a little that,
Yeah.
We're ornery.
And this year, the way we were acting in September was the way we usually act in November.
October.
What?
You said November.
Once again, staying true to what we just said. The brains, they're not.
The brains, they're not working.
No. I think I even said to because you'd walk into a venue and everybody working the event was like, oh my God, I am done. I can't see another bouquet or another centerpiece or another candle, another anything.
Right?
And you didn't even know these people sometimes. Mm-hmm. You'd walk in and you would all just be in a huddle with the videographer and the day of event coordinator. And you're all just like, how are you?
Right? How are you
okay?
holding up?
Can you bring us wine?
It
got to the point where I was just asking for what we needed.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah. You don't bring us a vegetarian meal, I am up.
You were crazy.
I mean, I was crazy with the meals because, that's a whole other episode.
It is. It's actually another episode.
But I think we were just so run down and so burnt out. I was like, the least you can do is honor our meal preferences when the couple has gone out of their way to ask for it.
Exactly.
So not only did you not get your vegetarian meal, but mine was covered in mushrooms.
Yes.
It was a double whammy. I couldn't control it.
No, there's no control over it.
No.
And I'm sure they were all going through what we were going through.
I get it.
So
and I don't care.
Yeah.
At that point, I didn't care. And
this is not about a person. This is not about a couple.
No.
The mindset is, it is a burnout mindset. Mm-hmm. And no one is safe.
No,
but no one is to blame.
Yeah.
It's just this thing that happens. We had so much fun at a lot of the weddings and whatnot, but we were also simultaneously really tired.
Yeah. And going through real life shit.
Of course.
Like in our personal lives. You know, we
course.
aren't the robots that you think we are.
Yes. And it was like, 1 week we did four events in one.
Yeah.
In a row. We did the rehearsal dinner.
And that's how we
wedding,
ended.
Rehearsal dinner, wedding. Yes. And
We
it was
ended
like,
the year.
What?
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Melissa, but there were weekends where we even stayed over, right? Like in Newport.
Oh, yeah.
Like if we had to leave an event really late and be there early the next day, we would just get a hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
Because even just a 40-minute drive after shooting a 12-hour event will break us.
Yep. And then coming back, it was just like, we were trying to take care. We did a good job taking care of ourselves.
No, I think we did.
I think we should do that all the time now.
Yeah.
Just stay over.
Right.
Just screw it. Mm-hmm. You know?
If anyone has a place that we can stay in Newport, please hit us up.
Give it to us.
Yes.
So yeah, and one thing that kept happening was a lot of our couples liked our podcast and they kept talking about it.
Oh my gosh, we would walk in and then the parents would say, "We listened to your podcast," and I would just get beet red and I'd be like, "You already paid us." And then that one dad said the best thing.
Oh, Kara's dad.
Yeah,
yes. He said he was listening to it and because Kara and her mom were like, listen to the podcast of our wedding photographers. And he did listen, and he said, I was listening, and I thought, these girls are batshit crazy.
And I was like, that's what you got out of it, huh? Nice.
I'm like, true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but you saw our imagery.
Oh, God, we did such a good job at that wedding. That was like, mwah.
I know.
Chef's kiss. Man, what?
Newport really showed off.
Oh.
Honestly, we had a really incredible
We did such
season.
a good job. Yeah, we did a great job.
Well, it was nice to practice what we love to do after not being able to do it for so long.
Yes, I know. And we came back and we were like, boom.
Yeah.
How do you like me now?
Yeah. Well, we owed it to our couples because a lot of them had to wait,
It's true.
A lot of them postponed and had to wait.
Yeah.
Years for their wedding.
Literally. So
we wanted to give them everything they expected and more. And I know we delivered.
I think we did. Mm-hmm. I think so. Mm-hmm. I remember, that wedding, Kara and Benny's, Benny was I swear everything that dude did was perfect. Picture perfect. And Kara's so beautiful. And I don't know, when they came in, when they were introduced, I forgot, we were it's like Dirty Dancing the way he just came in here. He was singing.
He came in Dirty Dancing,
right?
like Johnny down the aisle when he was going to pick up Baby and put her over his head. He totally did that.
Exactly.
And I was like, is this a fake wedding? Is this a styled shoot?
What is this wedding?
I don't know. Some people are just know how to wedding.
Yes. Some people know how to wedding.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for it, too.
It's not to say some people don't know how to wedding.
True.
Because we always have to qualify the things that we say.
Exactly. So we don't make anyone feel bad.
Right.
Somebody's listening out there and they're like, oh,
did I not do it good enough?
Did I not wedding good? You all wedding great.
Yes.
You did it. You all did it. We all make you look like rock stars.
And you hired us, so
that's what
right there, you did it right.
You did it. Oh, but yeah, we were tired. The
pre-production is intense, but the post-production is also intense. Mm-hmm. And much like everything else in the world, there's delays.
Yeah.
There are delays. There are products and services that we rely on that are no longer available.
Yes.
Shipping chain issues have actually affected us.
Right? I never thought that would happen.
I didn't either.
I was, but our album company's messed up. Our post-processing company's all backed up.
Yep.
And
then that makes us backed up. So you're driving home from a wedding and you're like, in October.
Yeah.
And you're like, they want these for the holidays. But I already have all this in my queue.
Yep.
And then on top of that is all the engagement sessions we did, because everybody has a fall boner.
Everyone.
Leaf boners.
A leaf boner. The leaf boners are hard.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the hardest boners
Yeah.
of any boner.
I'd say more than a bridge boner.
Oh, yeah. That is like Viagra. You took 3 Viagra.
Like, you
For
need
the
to call
leaf.
your doctor, because it's been more than 4 hours.
It's Cialis. Yeah. And it's
It is
like
2 bathtubs on a mountainside. Hard, okay?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know?
This is our busiest season because of the leaves.
Oh my
Because
God,
of the
I'm
leaves.
crying.
Because of the leaves. And the boners they create.
Yeah.
All these poor people need relief. Coming out of the dark.
The dark,
The leaves
right?
are falling.
Yeah.
The boners
are getting
limp.
soft.
And never have I been so happy about that.
To all the parents listening, their parents are only a little bit older than me at this point. So it's not
right.
like if a parent is listening, they're not like 20 years older than me.
Exactly.
They're like, kids are being born. Kids.
Kids.
Those kids. Brides and grooms are being born the year I graduate from high school.
I know, right?
Remember when I heard that in a speech and I walked out of the room because I was laughing so
like,
hard?
what?
Oh, you were probably still taking pictures, but
Probably.
in the speech he said, in 1991, there's some of those speeches that go through their whole life.
Yes.
And it was like, in 1991, when she was born, and I just stopped shooting.
You're like,
and I
what?
just walked out of the room and I was just laughing.
Wow.
And I think somebody at the venue was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Oh, he just said the bride was born the year I graduated from high school." And I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing.
Well, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. One of the things that happens is like in May, we'll show up to a wedding and we'll be like, look at how cute this little flower girl is. She's so cute. I love her. Look at her flower crown. And then in October, we're like, this fucking flower girl's in my way.
Why are there children at
Why is she
this
here?
wedding?
They're like...
and it becomes a danger to their health because sometimes
everyone gets drunk and whatnot.
or they get hit in the head with the camera.
It's happened by accident. Yeah.
I know.
There's
Or they're
cameras
running around like
yes.
crazy and you don't know. It's like having cats around you at a wedding. And if you live with cats, you always have to be looking on the ground. And
Step on them.
And
Step on a flower.
Yeah, these kids, their lives are in danger. So don't have kids at your wedding.
Seriously. I guess that brings us into our topic,
Yes.
which is bridesmaids and the different kinds of bridesmaids.
Yes. This is 10 years of observation,
Yes.
study, and research. Intimate research.
And at the end of this year, my Achilles heel was our first type of bridesmaid that we're going to talk about, and that is the overly helpful bridesmaid, which, God help me, I wanted to kill them all.
Yeah.
And no offense to any of your friends.
Yeah. We're not talking the bridesmaid that has like the sewing kit, the scissors, the nicotine patches, the all of the crochet hook.
We're talking about the one that ruins my life.
Yes.
We're talking about the one where like everyone's like doing some candid thing and it's like this perfect photo. The bride's doing something great and then this overly helpful bridesmaid comes running into the frame and like is fixing something while everything is perfect except them fixing what they think is not perfect, and they are the thing that is screwing it all up.
Right. And now if anyone didn't follow that, give a Give an example.
Like a bride. So I am thinking of something in particular because I do see it when I'm editing, you know? So like the whole wedding party's walking. And I don't even know what the hiccup was, but everyone's walking, looking amazing, laughing, which doesn't happen very often. And then this one bridesmaid like swoops in. She just all of a sudden, I see her in the pictures, and she just was like, she has this horrified look, like, oh my God! And then she starts fixing something on the bouquet, and just like ruining the photo that was perfect and was getting more perfect. As like it was progressing until this person was like, I am going to do this. And I was like, So I don't know. I would see it in the editing and then I would see it happen in real life. And I was like, just stop. Or you know, like you only have so much time. And then they're like, you know, fluffing the dress too much.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Like, we know that you don't know what we're shooting, but oftentimes we'll say, don't worry about the dress. This is waist up. Or this is head and shoulders. And you've said it.
Yep.
And they still swoop in and start fixing the bottom of the dress.
Yeah.
And we have precious moments of time.
And
we
I'm
have
like,
very limited time.
And once it's after all, you know, we're like, it's fine.
Yeah, I got a little yelly. But you know what?
I don't know if anyone noticed, but in my head, because I think we're usually so cheery, like, you know, and then sometimes it would just be like, you don't have to fix it.
Yeah. But, like, if you say it with a smile, they can't really go and be like, your photographer's a bitch, because, like, the bride only saw us smiling, so.
They still liked us. Yeah, but in my head, I was like, drop it, stop it. like, cursing them.
Yeah.
Cursing them.
Which
like, you know, the hair. Or, I mean, it was early in the season, but I just remember like one just being like, the background. Is this what you want? Are you sure this is what you want?
Don't you want the water?
Do you want do you want to do something else somewhere else? Let me fix your hair. What's going on? You have this one curl. You know? And they're just like, they're trying to be helpful, but they're actually causing like our bride to be insecure.
Right.
About where we're taking photos, what they look like.
Right. Or like say it's right before a first look. Okay. Yeah. So I'm usually with the bride and you're with the groom, and I'm in the room and everybody's like, you don't want to wear your veil?
Yeah.
And like I've already gone over the plan with the bride. She's not going to wear her veil and she's not going to hold her bouquet, because then it's a different moment when she walks down the aisle.
Of course.
Traditionally, that's how we've always done things.
Yes.
But if a bride wants to wear a veil, I'm not going to stop her.
Of course.
But like maybe the bridesmaid doesn't understand that this is a plan and I'm a professional and I've done this for 10 years and you can just like stop.
You could just shut up.
And I just stand there and I don't want to say anything to offend anyone, so I'm just standing there. Meanwhile, the groom is in 90-degree heat.
Yeah, and I'm standing there with
them. And Melissa's there with him, and
he's like shitting his pants, and I'm like, so.
And I'm like,
how's the weather?
Well, the overly helpful bridesmaid just made her completely freaked out because she doesn't know what hand to put her engagement ring on anymore.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, it's already enough stress and pressure. Sometimes the help actually makes it worse. You know, it does. And it's like, just stop.
It does.
Stop.
I mean, and then on the flip side of it is the bridesmaids who do nothing.
Yes.
Like, I'm talking nothing.
You know what? But give me them. Like, see, or.
Well, I mean, this is a type of bridesmaid. It's the bridesmaid who is not helpful at all.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Like the bride has like a heavy dress or a large train, and they don't come over and pick it up.
Oh, I know what you mean.
And then I've got like a camera and maybe a great moment to take pictures, but I'm holding the train of this
and the
dress,
bouquet.
And the bridesmaids are all just standing there looking at me.
You're like...
And I'm like, you have one job.
Right? Exactly. Like, be helpful, but not annoying.
Right. Yeah, there's a fine line. And I mean, I just think that all these people should know this by now because they've been in 20 weddings.
I
I know
mean-
it's not comfortable to squat and pick up a dress when you're in heels,
course.
but that is your job
It
as a maid
is.
of honor. And
That
you
is
shouldn't
actually your job.
leave it to the photographers or the videographer because we really are looking for moments in between moments.
Yes.
The non-posed moments are oftentimes the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we want. So if I'm carrying a train through a park, not a choo-choo train,
Yes.
not the little kid train in Roger Williams Park, but the train of a dress,
Yes.
I'm missing out on the bride smiling at her maid of honor
Yep.
or the groom. I mean, the groom can also pick up the dress.
That is the truth. Yes.
I mean, that's-
yeah. They don't
but
think about
no,
it. They don't do
don't.
it.
No.
I don't know what that is.
I don't
It's
know.
like, just do it.
afraid to touch the dress. I don't want to mess it up.
Oh man, who's the next one would be the hungover bride,
Yeah.
who then will change into the drunk bride.
Well,
Bridesmaid.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a bridesmaid falling asleep during the getting
Uh-huh.
ready. You took
Yeah.
pictures of her.
Yeah.
She was like sleeping,
She had on a robe. She
Yeah.
was chugging water when she woke up.
right?
There were rumors circulating about her from the night before. Like, we don't always hear everything, but sometimes, like, I'll sense something is going on and I'll just get a little close.
And you'd be like, oh.
And
all
I'll
right.
be like, huh?
Remember the time we had the bridesmaid who was the hungover bridesmaid and then became the drunk bridesmaid that was missing during the getting ready, and then everybody was like, she came to the rehearsal dinner with a Tinder date, and everybody was so worried about her because
Oh my
she
God!
was like, right?
That's the best story ever!
Yes, she was like, she missed
She was in
the
her
entire getting
her
ready.
phone was dead.
Yes.
They had to do like a wellness check. The hotel had to open the door.
Everybody was like, okay, wait. So she was
It
with
went
this
from-
strange man, and like it was kind of funny. And then
Yeah.
it was like, oh, is she even? Did he murder her?
It went from her
Because-
being dead to her being an asshole.
Yes!
Real fast. Like within the getting ready, it went from we're worried about her,
Right.
we should wait for pictures, to screw her.
yeah.
And then,
To
and then
wait.
she walks down.
Is she
walks
dead?
down the
And
hall,
then-
and she sees me, and she's like, "I'm gonna need some pictures of me by the mirror because I wasn't here for the pictures in the beginning." And I was like, "Well, if you'd kindly look out the window, there's the groom, and
Yeah.
they're about to do their first look. So I don't think that's gonna happen."
Right. And then she like, I overcompensated
They
or
got in
something.
a fight during
Yes.
the formals. She
Her and the sister, the bride's sister, because she was being so, it's like she was like, I fucked up,
Uh-huh.
so I am going to act insane.
Yeah. And I got real close to you and I was like, "Are you hearing this?" And they were smiling and I'm like, "Is this really happening? Are we witnessing a bridesmaid fight?" And she was like, "It's not all about you, Karen."
Right.
Her name wasn't
I
Karen.
don't know what
but
her name was.
For this,
For now, it's
for
Karen.
now, it's Karen.
Well,
Because she was
Karen
being a Karen.
crazy. And we had done the rehearsal dinner, so we did see her with the Tinder date
Yep.
at the rehearsal, but we didn't know until the next day what was going on. And she was like, yeah, she was the hungover bridesmaid who became
Yeah.
the wasted bridesmaid.
Yeah. We
Real
thought she
fast.
was going to be the dead bridesmaid, but
Right, yeah,
we haven't had that. I thought you were going to
Ooh.
talk about the bridesmaid that cried the whole wedding because her boyfriend had just broken up with her. Do you remember that one?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was years. It was,
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
She literally cried.
Yes.
The whole. Oh,
Oh, that's right.
the poor thing.
It
Yeah.
was like, what? Did he break up with her right before the wedding?
right before.
Was he supposed to be there with her? And then she was, and we didn't know why she was, we were like, thought
Yeah,
she
we
was so affected by, she was so sentimental and like there for her friend and so happy for her that she was like sobbing. And then
Yeah.
we realized it was like, oh, she's heartbroken and can't like remove
Can't
herself
function.
from the heartbreak.
Right. Yeah, we didn't write that on our list, the sad bridesmaid, but
I know. Well, there hasn't been a lot.
no, thankfully there haven't been.
Yeah.
a lot
Thankfully,
of
she
them.
was the one. She was the only. Oh, that poor thing.
Oh, I
Like it was
know.
really actually like, oh, This girl is like
Yeah.
really upset.
I don't know. There's nothing you can really do about it.
Yes.
You know, you just have to suck it up and
I know, right?
show up for your friend,
What
I guess.
are you gonna do? We've had drunk bridesmaids give a speech. Our good friend Anna, maid of honor, gave the drunkest speech that ever was, and she was wasted.
Yeah.
Wasted.
Yeah.
And like, it was like, what is she even talking
know.
about? She's like, hey, you, right? You did that. Like, it was
Yeah.
like, you couldn't even understand her.
It's kind of early in the day, too.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I like a drunk bridesmaid. Give me
Not one with a mic, though.
No, yeah, do not give them a mic, because then it is like, forget it. What's next? What's another bridesmaid?
Oh, the one who just got married.
Oh, who can almost be one of the helpful ones. Oh,
Yeah.
no, what's more annoying? The one that just got married or the overly helpful? Because,
Oh, really helpful.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But the one that just got married,
She just needs to tell you about her wedding and
Yes.
that she just got married and show you pictures and videos on her phone.
exactly.
And then
When we
she
got married, we did this.
Yeah. Oh my God, do you want to see my dress?
Right? We went to the ocean side.
Yeah.
Like,
And
we
I'm
went
like, you didn't hire us though.
exactly.
So I'm like half listening, but mostly just looking at her pictures.
Because you got to be nice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
but I'm
course.
like silently judging them and being like, oh, I would have had you turn a little bit.
Of course. and then that leads to, my favorite picture from my wedding is when, like, and you hear them whispering behind you, like you don't hear, like I hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was walking with my bridesmaids, as we're walking, my photographer took
Yeah.
pictures of me.
Right.
And those are my favorite.
Or we'll do like the
You're like,
pictures
oh.
that like the bride actually requested, the formals, and then
Yeah.
you'll hear the peanut gallery behind you, and they think you can't hear because you're holding a camera.
Right.
And they're like, I don't know, I don't like these pictures. My favorite ones from my wedding when we were all just casually standing
Yes.
around and like laughing and talking. And I want to turn around and be like, we're gonna do that.
Exactly. Like, give me a minute. Like,
Please remember this. We can hear you.
thank you.
We can hear you.
We can hear it.
We hear you when you insult us. We hear you when you say,
judge us.
that photographer's trying to take a picture of me eating and I'm not going to be photographed when I'm eating. Like,
Yeah.
that is going to guarantee you me taking your picture
Oh,
with
yeah.
your mouth wide open, putting a scallop wrapped in bacon in it.
Every time.
Every time.
You just asked for it. You
Yeah.
made it happen.
Or the
Manifest
woman
it.
who's like constantly hiding behind her husband. Like, I'll do everything to take her picture.
Right? Like, just stop. It's just a picture.
Yeah.
Just stop.
And that's what you look like.
Yes. Yeah.
Face it.
Sorry. Or not. Or just like love yourself.
Love yourself. Smile for the picture. This couple invited you to their most special day and
Yes.
they want photographic evidence that you were there.
Exactly.
So
So
smile.
stop.
Put down the
Stop.
hors d'oeuvre. No, don't ever put down an hors d'oeuvre.
No,
You
eat it.
take it and eat it. You eat it for us.
Yes. Please. Please.
Yes,
You
because
know?
we take a picture of that tray hoping that the server is going to be like, you want one? And then they just ignore you
Right?
and walk away.
Zoop.
Yeah, and you're like,
Never
oh.
mind. So
did that.
yeah, eat them. Eat them up.
Yep.
But yeah, if you already got married, if you're getting married. So
Right,
there's
that's another bridesmaid.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
There's a bridesmaid that just got married that won't stop talking about her wedding, and then there's the one that's gonna get married.
Right.
Who likes to talk about what they're gonna do.
Yes. Who also didn't hire us.
Exactly.
So I'm like, stop, it's not your day.
Exactly. Like, no. Shush. Shush, shush, shush.
I always try to be nice to them and I ask where they're getting married and it's somewhere in New Jersey and I have no idea. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, great. I'm going to go back to the wedding. I'm
Yeah,
having right now.
exactly. Anyway, your friend's getting married today.
But you know what? Bridesmaids are some of our best type people.
Oh, Yes.
Because a lot of times they'll either have listened to the podcast or they will have followed us on Instagram and seen
Absolutely.
our stories. And, you know, we'll walk in and they'll be like, oh my God,
Yes.
ring shots.
Exactly.
You know? And it's like,
Oh,
we're
Hillary's
famous.
bridesmaid
Yeah.
that loved us so much.
Yep.
I forgot. What was her name?
we
Tara?
let her do the takeover, right?
Yes.
She did the ring shots takeover.
Yes. That, I mean, okay. Well, and I'm not going to say, like, you know, if you have to be in love with us.
No, it helps.
But it does help if you know us a little bit. I mean, you know, obviously it's not always something that's going to happen.
Because in our minds, we're famous. I mean, we have
Yes.
millions of listeners on this podcast.
Obviously, yes.
We have over 10,000 followers.
Exactly.
On Instagram.
And that is why I'm going to do this plug for HelloFresh right now, because we're paid.
Do you ever have trouble deciding what to make for dinner? Do you hate going to the grocery store?
It's
Well,
coming.
we have a solution. Right?
We're getting
It
our
is coming.
HelloFresh
Yeah.
sponsorship, and then we're going to do like my Best Fiends game sponsorship.
Yes. Or I was ready to cut off my hair, and then I found pros.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're all
definitely.
coming.
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
to us.
Yes.
Come. I would love a HelloFresh one.
Oh, I would love to sing a jingle.
Oh, me too. Oh, you're the jingle
I'm the jingle singer.
A
Yeah,
single.
the screenplay I never wrote, but it's still there.
Yes.
It's kicking around.
Yes, you
like
need to sing all the jingles.
25 years in the making, but I'm fleshing it out.
It's a lifelong
Yeah.
project.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Maybe Blake Lively can produce it like she produced Taylor's video.
Oh, Zoe, my daughter Zoe's bugging me to watch it. She's like, "You gotta watch. Did you watch the 15-minute
It's about
video?
a wedding, and
Did you watch the 15-minute
it's a wedding,
video?
and I haven't seen it yet either, but I know.
The Jake
all about-
Gyllenhaal fake short film?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
All
one.
right, yeah.
I know
I
there's a
didn't watch
wedding
it.
cake involved, but
Okay.
it's kind of like,
Yeah, we're talking about it. We've both never watched it.
but I'm gonna.
I am too.
And I know about it, which makes me cool.
Exactly.
But it is like, this is our industry. We live it, we breathe it, we work in it. And do I really want to watch a wedding on TV?
Yeah, right,
Because
no.
I judge everything. Because I'm like, where's the
Exactly.
photographer?
Exactly.
Oh, I was
do too.
watching Father of the Bride.
Yes.
And they're getting married in her house. And Dad goes up the stairs to see her. And she's alone. She's alone
Oh.
in her bedroom. Completely dressed. Makeup, veil, everything. Alone. And I know this was the 90s, and makeup artists and hair stylists weren't traditionally
But
used
still.
in the getting ready. But what
No.
have you seen Father of the Bride?
Yeah.
Have you seen that dress? There's no way she got
just-
in that dress alone.
And she's just standing
And
there.
she's just standing there looking in the mirror, and she goes, "What do you think, Dad?" And I'm like, "Oh wow! Now we do the first look with the dad. It's a whole
Right?
production."
Exactly. And there's so many
They're
people
so-
up a
they're
bride's
so
ass
unrealistic.
all day. All day. There's someone up her ass.
Yeah.
Like, they're never alone.
Oh, I know.
They never are. There's always, and sometimes it's a bridesmaid.
And sometimes they need a moment, though. We've had a lot of brides who are just like, "I just need a moment,"
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And we're with them. So if I hear that, I'll like shut the door and I'll say, "She just needs a minute." And
Yeah.
then the overly helpful bridesmaid is like, "Is she okay? What
Yep.
does she need?" And I'm like, "Time.
Yeah.
She needs time.
Give her a minute. She needs
think.
you to stop. One day I'll say
She
that, and
needs
they'll be
you
like,
to
Melissa
get
needs Melissa.
a
come
bagel,
on, honey.
Ashley. Okay."
Oh man, what else is there? There's the bridesmaid who's pregnant.
There's the pregnant bridesmaid.
Oh, the poor pregnant
My heart
bridesmaid.
goes out to
No.
her.
Oh,
The dress doesn't fit right because how are you going to do a
Exactly.
dress fitting when you're constantly growing? She's
Exactly.
uncomfortable. I mean, I've seen these pregnant bridesmaids just not able to breathe
Yeah,
in their dress.
I
And
was a
think-
pregnant bridesmaid
and-
actually
and-
once.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I was sick. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not fun.
No.
You can't drink. Everyone's drinking, and you're just like, you know, big.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, tired.
And then with like the COVID reschedules, I actually think somebody said a mother of the bride said to me she told all her bridesmaids not to be pregnant for her wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to postpone a year. And what are these women going to do? Put off family planning for their friends
Exactly.
for one day for their friend's wedding?
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there were like 4 bridesmaids that were pregnant.
Pregnant bridesmaids. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, sorry.
I know. And we didn't write this down, but then there's the nursing bridesmaid who has to pump before she gets in her dress.
I thought of that one too, yes.
You're waiting, or before they're pumping and you are waiting to do the robe shot before everybody can get dressed, and then there's that one bridesmaid that's pumping.
Oh.
And we've been there. And you can't rush that process. Like that takes a long
And if you don't do it, your breasts will be like engorged and in pain, and you'll be leaking through your dress.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's so awful.
No one wants that. That's for sure. Poor things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. And then there's the ones who are actually moms, who the couple,
right,
is like, hey, I want your child in my wedding, and you're like, great. I have to deal with my 3-year-old all day when I just want to relax and have fun.
Or like a 1-year-old, and they're trying to get them to nap, and then they have sticky hands from all the fruit snacks they've been bribed with, and the mom can't pick them up because she's in her dress, and the dad is nowhere to be found.
No. Where's that dude?
Ever.
Exactly. Where's the other parent? What are they doing? Mostly the dad.
Not childcare.
Sorry. Not sorry.
This is... The views expressed on this podcast
times.
do not represent the views of Bravo.
They do!
I'm just putting it out there in case we get picked up by Bravo.
The kids at the wedding is a whole nother podcast, but these poor bridesmaids that have their children that are like, Mommy, I don't want to. They're trying to take pictures, and their kid is off camera screaming.
Oh, yeah.
It's not easy.
Or it's all these adult women getting ready, and the TV has a kids show on.
Yes.
And it's like a freaking preschool in there, coloring books. And all I'm saying is, look, I love kids. I have 3 of them myself. I think they're great.
Yes, yes.
There's a time and a place. And it just makes me feel for the bride, because I feel like it's her day, and it's such a special day, and it really is a grown-up time in life, and you want to be listening to Beyonce and maybe some songs with swears in it.
Yes.
Because that's what makes a song good.
Of course.
Is swearing.
I always like a song better when I see the unedited version.
Explicit, definitely. We wanted an explicit warning on our podcast because obviously that's cooler. But then to have a little kids show, or sorry, but if they play Baby Shark.
Oh my God. I can't deal. I can't take it anymore. I'm so sick of Baby Shark.
Just be aware.
Don't even play. Don't sing it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't even don't say any of it. No. Don't start. Oh my God.
No.
We're doing little baby holiday shoots, and whenever anybody plays baby, I just recently I was that's still a thing?
It happened at you were in the studio at my shoot. They put it on.
Why is it still a thing?
I don't know.
Usually they go out of, fashion or whatever.
Yeah.
They go out of style. Some new song comes in.
But
not fucking Baby Shark.
Every time I'm where's my Oscar?
Right? Because I'm singing
where's my Emmy?
Baby Shark. I can't. I hate it. I hate it a lot.
Yeah. It has no place at a wedding. And if you from here on out, if you play that at a wedding, I'm gonna call you out.
Thank you. Yeah. Can we? Let's normalize it.
Where I'm at.
Exactly. Let's normalize calling out Baby Shark.
Yeah.
Let's just erase it.
Yes.
From the world.
Erase it from
Who
our
likes
lexicon.
It? If anybody fucking likes it, message us and tell us why you fucking like it, and I'll tell you you're an idiot. I'm angry now.
Oh,
I'm
we're
getting
gonna
aggressive.
get off this subject because
I'm
Melissa
getting aggressive.
is
Sorry.
is pissed.
I'm
and,
riled up.
And I think maybe last but not least, and this is a special one, and you're all gonna go, oh yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Because if you're a woman, there's a good chance you've been this bridesmaid. The one who is not friends with or related to the bride.
Exactly.
The sister of the groom.
It's usually in the situation where there's a groom involved and it's his sister.
Yeah.
You know? Because, yeah, I don't know why that is, but I don't know. I feel maybe like same sex, you know, you kind of all jiving together.
Yeah, right.
I don't
and
know.
like there's a crossover. It's like there's some men and some women on both
each
sides
side, yes.
of the
There's
party.
more like freedom in there, you know? But when it's just like the sister of the groom and she doesn't know any of the bride, they know the bride well.
Right. But they didn't go to the same college.
Exactly. Yes.
They were never roommates. They didn't
Yes.
grow up together in the same neighborhood.
So they're surrounded by people that they don't really, that all know each other well,
Yeah.
that they don't know.
And they're just there. And they just sit there.
Yep. And you can always find them in the photo of all the bridesmaids laughing towards
Yep.
each other.
Yep.
Yeah. Then you're like, oh, that's the one that's like awkwardly like, where do I look? I don't even know.
I don't even know her.
Right? Because that's weird. I'm going to look at this stranger I met yesterday
Yeah.
and laugh like I've known her forever.
Yeah. we and I guess in traditionally in wedding parties, that's what you would do is you would have your partner's siblings as part of your wedding party and vice versa for the guys. You know, they would have like their bride's sister. I mean, the bride's brother.
Yes.
So these can somewhat be interchangeable for men, but honestly, we don't pay that much
But we're
attention
talking
to
about
the
bridesmaids,
groomsmen.
yeah. So screw it.
Because I feel like the groomsmen podcast episode would go dark fast.
Yes. I was thinking of them actually when we thought about
let's do
this
it.
one. Yeah, next episode. Let's do the groomsmen.
Okay.
I know I have some
I have a
examples
lot
I'll
to say
give
about
you.
that.
Well, we're going to just talk about the different types.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a lot to say about that.
We can also say like just groomsmen in general. There's
I'm
a
picking
lot
them
of
out. I'm going to
different ones.
be very specific.
Yes. I mean like there could be 2 different podcasts.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
right?
it could
You know?
be the
we
men
could do
as
like
as a group
3-part
to be continued. Like a Real
Groomsmen,
Housewives
no.
episode that doesn't need to be continued, but they put to be continued.
Right.
Just to, I don't know.
Just because they've talked for 2 hours about it.
Yeah. No, we can definitely do that.
I will say there was another Bridesmaids. That's the man who's a bridesmaid.
Bridesman?
The bridesman, where like we just did one and it just happened to be Trey.
Oh,
They like talked about Trey and Ian.
Yeah.
And then we're taking pictures and I kept saying, I can't get out of my gender specific friggin' things that I kept saying, ladies. Mm-hmm. And then like I'm like,
Let's have all
fucking
the women
Trey
over here
is
and
not
Trey.
a lady.
No, I don't think he's not.
No, I know, but in my head, if it wasn't Trey, I probably would have been way more embarrassed, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I was like, I gotta stop saying that. I gotta say, okay, all you bastards, get over here.
All right, assholes, come on.
Yeah, right.
You know what to do. Line up. No, I don't care what order you're in. I mean, honestly, like, we don't care what order people are in.
No,
and I know
I'm like, just get over there and we'll tell you where to move.
Yeah.
We'll tweak it.
And
but you have to
circling back
fucking get
to
over there.
us being able to hear you.
Yes.
Like, when we say we don't care where you stand, and then you say we need more direction than that. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you're
Just
an
go
adult.
over there.
You
We
just-
gave you direction, actually.
Yeah.
Go stand over there.
Yeah.
Stand next to the bride.
I don't know how tall you are. I mean, yes, I have eyes, but I don't know what order you're walking down
Yes.
the aisle in, and I don't care, and neither does the bride.
Yes. And that's not going to, like, no one's going to look at the picture and be like, wait.
This is not the right order.
Is this the order they walk down the aisle? Let me pull up those pictures.
I don't know. I wish I was like a sociologist and I could like
know.
spout off some information about
Me too.
mob culture or
Right?
just how people act when they're in groups, because
Me too.
it's fascinating.
It is.
From
They all do the same thing.
every wedding.
It's crazy.
The same thing.
Which is why we get burnt out at the end of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
We're
Because that's the
yeah.
definition of insanity.
yes. We're
is
like Groundhog
the
Day.
same thing over and
Yep.
over and expecting a different outcome.
Yeah.
And
I
there's
know.
never a different outcome.
Exactly.
There's always a missing groomsman because he's in the bathroom
dress.
or at the bar. Like, there's always a family member, you know, with a Canon Rebel who's trying
Telling
to,
us what to do.
take the pictures
Yeah.
and telling us not to shoot into the sun because
Exactly.
they're using their camera on auto.
And there's
they
always
can't do it.
every one of these bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 90%.
Yeah.
There's not always a pregnant one, but
If you're a photographer listening to this, then holler back because
Yeah.
we know you know.
exactly. And I was going to say, let's call out for people. I think we should do an episode where we tell other people's wedding stories.
Oh,
Like I
they
think
can
people
write
should meet.
in.
Yes, we'll do like a listener wedding, like podcast, like your wedding craziness. Like email us.
And if you're in Rhode Island, you can come here in person.
Yes, and maybe you'll be a guest. Maybe
And
we'll read it. Maybe you'll be a guest.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm doing a call out. What's our
That's a-
Instagram? Or what do we do? You can DM us on Instagram.
You can email us at mstudiosri@gmail.com.
Yep.
You can
Send them.
send
over.
us a message, a DM. Slide into our
You can
DMs.
slide into them.
Yeah. At M.Studios.ri. That's our
Yep.
Instagram.
Don't
Or-
Facebook message us.
No, we don't. No. Do not meta us
Yeah, seriously.
because we don't look at Facebook.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
do anything but that.
Right.
Email. Yes, please.
Oh,
I'm
that
sure
would
you
be
all
great.
have crazy things that happened because we actually will be at weddings and then talk to our couples after the wedding and hear some crazy thing that
Yes,
happened
we
that we
wanna-
didn't even know.
Spill the tea. Like, we want
Yes.
to know, did somebody hook up?
Yes.
Was there a
Did
match?
you hook up?
Well, who? The bride?
I mean,
The
whoever's
bride?
listening.
I hope the bride.
No, I mean like a guest that may be listening, or
Yeah.
maybe a bride. Yeah, maybe a
Are
bride.
you a vendor that hooked up with a
Oh,
guest at the
we
wedding?
won't
Oh, we won't.
tell your
No, we'll
name.
disguise your voice.
Oh yeah, come on! It'll be like
Yeah.
And then we went to the bathroom and made out.
Because I know that has to be happening, but none of us.
know.
Like, I haven't.
Come on, I
You
know,
haven't?
right?
No?
Nope. That's never happened. Come on,
No.
give us the stories.
Yeah.
Give us the stories.
We want it all. We'll
Yeah.
protect your identity.
Of course we will.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll give you a name.
Ish.
And-
no,
yeah.
I'm just kidding. We'll give you a name.
We'll do it. Or make a secret email and send it to us. Make a, whatever.
Yeah.
Be completely anonymous.
You can trust us.
You can trust us.
And if we missed a type of bridesmaid, let us know. I don't know.
Yes.
It would be great to get a little feedback
Yes.
here.
I know.
Aside from you girls are batshit crazy, which
Right?
I take as a compliment
That was amazing.
because we were still there shooting a very fancy, gorgeous, beautiful
And we did a great job
wedding.
with our batshit crazy selves.
Yeah, we really did.
So yeah, just email us.
Venmo us.
Yeah, exactly. You can also our bitches taking pictures Instagram. DM
Yes.
us there.
Yeah.
Wherever. Send them in, and then hopefully in the next couple episodes we can read experiences from other people and talk about them. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a wedding we shot. It can be
No. Any wedding, anything that happened. You could be a guest. You could have gotten married. You were a bridesmaid. You were
a couple of
groomsman.
bridesmaids hooked up the night
Yes.
before. I mean,
We've heard about that.
You never know.
If
Yeah.
you are that bridesmaid, email us.
Email us. We want to know, was this your first experience with a woman?
Exactly.
Like-
Do you? Yeah. Are you guys still together?
Dating? Did you never see each other again?
Right. Yes. We want to know it all.
Yeah, because
Mention it all.
send it.
Yes. Oh man. So yeah, I guess that's so. Next time we'll be
Next
back.
time on Bitches Taking Pictures, we will
Sooner.
discuss groomsmen.
Yes, and we'll do it sooner than last time
Because
we
the
need a
people
break
want
from
it.
editing.
Yeah.
And people are so excited about it, and I feel bad we haven't done this in so long. Don't think we've gone away.
No, it was.
This is just-
was self-preservation because
Yes.
we really had to show up for our couples that we had in
And it was
September and
rough.
October. And you may not know it because we showed up with a smile and we showed up looking good.
Yep.
And the work was great, but we were going.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Ooh, hey.
I mean, I cried at the end of a wedding.
You did.
Yep.
You did. You had
I-
like a breakdown.
I got
and it
kicked-
was a
well,
wonderful
yeah.
fucking wedding.
I got
It
kicked
was
so
great.
hard on the dance floor.
Yes.
Like, I got hurt.
Yeah.
A drunk guest kicked me so hard, and I held it together because the dancing was great. I wanted to take all the pretty
It
pictures.
was great. Yeah.
And then Valentina hugged me, DJ Valentina, shout out, at the end of the night, and I, like, broke down in her arms crying. And I was saying to you, I just want to go home.
Yep.
I mean, we're human, you know?
I know.
It happens.
I know.
It's a hard job.
It is.
It's a hard knock life for us. Jay-Z version.
Oh man. All right, guys.
Well, we love you all.
Yes.
And we miss you.
We miss you.
And we're really happy to be back.
Yes, I hope you missed us and you're sticking with us. Send us your goddamn stories.
Yeah. We want all the tea.
All right.
All right. Bye.